Today, I want to talk to you about an important concept which was given by Friedrich Engels and Karl Marx. It is to be noted that due to his extreme views and harsh criticism, Karl Marx had to live a life of poverty and he had hardly any money to support his family. But this was compensated by his friend Friedrich Engels, who used to support him in his daily expenses. But what prompted Karl Marx to make such endeavors in real life situations? Actually, he himself must have come from a poor family background and must have observed the domination of capitalism which inspired him to take such an action. But afterward, when mind matures, he started with his objective and subjective reality of life, and his observation leads him to bring forth a theory known as conflict theory, and some of his abstract concepts like historical materialism and subjective reality and other things like dialectical materialism or the imagination and reality of his mind. Are all these things relevant in the modern world? I want to discuss that issue. Modern world is very complex than the usual traditional world in which Karl Marx had propounded. When Karl Marx propounded his conflict theory, it was a time when people were really oppressed and there was lack of opportunity. But as society developed, there were movements and against oppression, and many movements were successful like feminist movement which aimed at the emancipation of women and their problems and troubles, and many women who belong to the Dalit origin have been resolved now and they are still being resolved. Not only that, unemployment problems are also resolved as many unemployed persons are now finding jobs in modern factory setup. Not only that, if they are unable to get a job, they set up their own enterprise and they are helpful in creating a self business venture which adds to the national income of the country also. So we can see that now there is the class division is not present in society as it was in earlier times. In earlier times, caste system was rigid and it was troublesome for the lower caste to cope up with the upper caste. But in modern system, caste system has no such distinction as Karl Marx or other social anthropologists have put it, because now there is no distinction between caste and class or anything. Anyone with his ability and his performance can rise to any position in life irrespective of his caste, position, race, color, or richness or poorness. So I want to say that neo Marxism has emerged as a new movement which aims to study Marxism in a new light in the modern setup. Marxism is still present, I don't say no. There are still oppression and exploitation going on. But what I want to say is that Marxism is not the only way of expressing ourselves, that we are incapable of rising to high levels in life. Because in the modern world, our abilities and experiences and our hard work will not go unnoticed, because there are plenty of opportunities available, and we should remember that this is not an age of distinction of caste or distinction of any type of discrimination, but it is an age of revolts, movements, and revolutions also in a modern setup, not in a traditional setup. And this is an age of IT revolution. In the information technology has revolutionized our life. Nowadays, due to the spurt in the computer jobs, many people are getting employed in computers and they are not as you say, unemployed in the sense as given by Marx. And still, if some people insist that Marxism is still present, they may be the defeated ones who are not getting any jobs. But still, those people who are not getting any job are starting their self venture also in the form of some type of self based computer jobs, or in the form of workshop being set up, or in the form of small scale industries being set up. As these ventures are promoted by the government in a nationalized environment, I don't think there is any conflict theory which is going on at present now. It was at that time. That's why neo Marxism has come up and the world has changed a lot. Thank you, students.